that so much didn't happen in the streets, and even with the vendors, that's just recorded. You know what I'm saying? But what about on our end? There's a lot of my people that have been hurt. It's been moved to San Pedro, moved to the city of Wilmington, and houses were shot up because they didn't want blacks in the neighborhood. So it's a history of a little confusion. But what we did when we came together that day, we showed a different side to all the chaos, to all the misunderstandings. We showed that, guess what? We can be civilized and we can come together as we should and as we need. And we did that. This man right here, he held his word. All we had was each other's word at that time, because we don't control the streets. This wasn't a street thing. This is what I want the world to understand. If this was a street thing, you would have seen a whole different thing, right? But these was good people from the heart, that people was hurt in the street, their family members or whatever, been through some things, and they said, you know what? We want to make a stand. We're tired of this. Let's stand together on this so we can get past it.
Right.
And see, right now, and media controls minds. You know what I'm saying? So if as a black man, if all the things that happened to my people by Hispanics was recorded and we just shoving it on the line, pushing it, see what they doing, you know what that does? That's just riling people up now for chaos. So even with the vendor situation, if you're pushing that out there and pushing it out there, it's riling people up for chaos. But what's gonna happen after the chaos? If this stuff really happened, a lot of people gonna get hurt. Good people gonna get hurt. Do you know how many black and brown families it is? Let me pause this for a second. You know how many families that have a black father and a Hispanic woman and beautiful children? What about the Afro-Latinas in Mexico? You know, that's a situation to where they've been asking for help behind the little confusion over there. You know, it's a lot of people going through pain, and it's a lot of things that need to be fixed, and it takes time. It takes time, but as men, this man kept his word. He told me, man, I'm gonna be able to do this, and that, and it's gonna be good. I got with some good individuals. We came forth. Guess what? We had a beautiful day. The vendors was out there.
You forgot Elroy King.
Elroy King.
He was involved in that as well, right?
Yeah, Elroy King. Okay, and we had performances. Me and Young Mike West performed. A lot of people was performing, and we chilled.
Yes.
You know, and the police didn't even shut that down.
We even had a couple of hecklers go over there and try to disrupt it, but
we stopped that stuff.
Nah.
Yeah, you squashed that stuff instantly, right? And the police didn't even bother us. It was so powerful that day that they didn't even want to fuck with it. They leave them alone. Let them have their moment. Let them have and we did it. And I'm gonna tell you, a few marches after that, there was police was beating people with billy club. It was different things. But this particular march, everybody made it home safe.
Yes.
We got the message across.
Yes.
And back to what I'm saying and what I learned about this stuff, right? The kids in cages. See, some of that stuff we pay attention to, but we didn't dig too deep into it. Yeah, kids in cages. You know, them kids is in cages. Nigerian kids, Hispanic kids, they're children.
Mm-hmm.
The mothers don't know if they've been mistreated. You don't know what's going on with them kids. All we know is they're in the cages. How are they getting treated in there? Are they cold in there? Do they have cover? Are they eating right? We don't know. The penitentiary system. Look at all our people up in there. Who makes up the penitentiary system? Black and brown. Take us off the street, put us in prison. People in prison getting hurt every day. And they say, what happened? Nobody knows what happened. If you're going to put us in jail and put us in cages and give us hundreds of years and take us away from the street, we need to be in a place where we're safe. If our people's lives are in the government hand, the government got to make sure they're safe, right? Right? So what's the purpose of being in jail if you're going to take them off the street, put them in jail, and mistreat them in there? If they did wrong on the street, how are they learning their lesson in jail if they're being mistreated in there? What is the outcome of all of this?
I just want to make it clear, right, that we have two choices. There's only two choices. Continue the cycle or break the cycle. That's it. That's the only two choices we have, right? And that's why I always say, right, this is movement to free our kids from a system that was created only to murder and enslave all the poor children of this world.
Gotcha.
Right? Because, like you said, they have children in cages from all around the world.
Mm-hmm.
And the brother, as a matter of fact, Fonso Hip Hop, is doing a caravan April 24th from Santa Clarita to San Jose. to preach a message of no more kids in cages, you know.
Gotcha.
And so the movement has not stopped. Other people now have stepped up
Gotcha.
to do what they got to do, and we're gonna do what we got to do, and together we can all do what we got to do.
Gotta do.
You know what I mean? Because, like I said, two choices: continue the cycle, break the cycle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I just really want to appreciate. You know, I mean, I just really want to show my appreciation to you, my brother.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because
Thank you.
as men, you know, fathers,
Gotcha.
and men, you know, and then we've been dealing with our own personal problems,
Yeah,
you
our
know,
own
with
personal-
our own separation.
Listen,
you know, like-
that's what people don't understand.
Yeah.
We have our own lives, our own problems, our own things that we trying to get under control, right? But we still was men enough, despite what we going through in household, despite what we going through for our work, despite what we going through in our personal life, we came together. You know what I'm
Sir.
saying? And like I said, everybody played a big role and everybody executed their role 100%. You know what I'm saying? And it's a new day.